There we go. I am here. I was just sorting out some things in the background. How doot, chat? I know I just streamed yesterday. And doing a stream back to back. It's a bit weird. I know Maelstrom does it. And I think just Maelstrom right now in the community anyway. It's, it's kind of going to be a thing. Not this week, but the week after. A lot of streams will be occurring. Set aside sufficient time to watch them all in their entirety. Right. Let's do the news. There's not that much, because I just streamed yesterday. Although I did add a couple of things. Since I will not be streaming next week, I thought this would be a good chance to do this now. But let's get it open, shall we? This is the last time I can talk about Persona 5 Royal Rose Golden Week. I did the intro for it yesterday. I won't be doing one today because I don't think it's necessary. I think I've talked enough about this. I am going to also mention that each of these days, are going to be done at 1 PM. And the streams will not be limited to just 3 hours. If we're in the meter stuff, like if we're halfway through a cutscene or a big event, we will keep going to 4 or 5. Or not 4, 5, that's what I meant to say. And yeah, that's the plan. Big streams will be occurring across this week. As I mentioned before, I'm hoping to get through a palace this session. That'd be nice. We'll see how long that takes. I love how the golden color has been removed by the green screen. The chroma key. Good job. Good job, OBS. It's not OBS's fault. This isn't really news, but I thought I'd mention it anyway. I have got new Better Twitch TV emotes, chat. Catboy Pog, and of course the notorious Crichton, which was taken in this game. Probably the best thing that came out of this game, in fact. My goal today is to say no mean things about God of War Ragnarok. I am going to be purely saying positive things about this game. I don't want to come off as annoyed, stressed. We're going to be playing on easy mode because I don't want to deal with pain and suffering that will come from the endgame bosses. I think we'll be fine considering how we melted the final boss of the game last episode, but we'll see. This is pretty big. I haven't mentioned this yet. I think I've talked about it, but I don't think I've put it down onto the news segment yet. But I think this is my last chance I can talk about it. I'm going to be doing a scattershot series for Expedition 33. You might be wondering what that means if you haven't heard that term before. Scattershot is basically what I did with Metaphor last year. I do not want to record this entire game. That sounds like a lot of time allocation that I do not have right now. So instead, I'm going to record as much as I can within the time I have for it. So I'll be doing it alongside Final Fantasy IV, which is also going to be a lot slower paced compared to previous series. I'm not going to be rushing through it. I was planning on recording some this weekend. I can't do that now because I'm going on Easter holiday for 2 days, which would be nice to see the family for a bit. But yeah, similar to Metaphor, I'm going to be doing big chunks of this. Big episodes of this is the plan. Because I want to play it. I saw the trailer for it and it looked excellent. And I feel like I shouldn't limit myself just to Final Fantasy or Japanese RPGs. I should try and broaden my horizons a little bit. So yeah, we're going to do that, chat. Currently playing. I have not touched Kazam since yesterday. I have, however, been making good progress in Create Astral. I love the Create mod for Minecraft. If you did not know what Crate is, it's probably the most in-depth mod ever created for the game. It uses a lot of tech, a lot of motion that you would not otherwise see in mod packs for the most part, and it's really well optimized too for the game and other mods. It's basically Minecraft 2, is how I would describe it. And I was having fun of that, finicking around, making some automation today. Well, half automation. I still need to stand next to the conveyor belt and put stuff on it, but I'm not at the point where I can actually properly automate stuff yet, so I'm hoping to get there soon. But the plan is to go to space, chat. I'm looking forward to that immensely. So yeah, there you go. Doing Minecraft modded because why not? Let's do guess the game, shall we? There's only going to be one game for this. It is worth noting. But, oh well. Who really minds? Not me. Not Floor Every. Of course not. This is also the last time I'm going to be using my PS5 for a pretty long time, chat. I guess Death Stranding 2, when that comes out, I'll be using the PS5 again. But I won't be using it for God of War unless I do Valhalla, I guess. And if I do the spin-off games. But I'll be doing the PSP ones on an overclocked console, I think. While with Ascension, I have got that on my PC, on my PS5. So I can just play that on there if we want to. But, again, those will probably be next year. Expect the feature series next year, chat, to be very short compared to Persona 5 Royal Rose. Anyway, let's work out what this is. I mean, there's clouds. Pikmin. It's not Pikmin. Oh, I know what this is. Where's the moon one? Yeah, Rabbits Go Home. This is like a very nostalgic game for me, chat. I love this game. Yeah, I mean, I was in a secondary school when this game released, I think, around that time. And I had a lot of fun with the antics and the craziness of just running around, grabbing furniture. There's a mission in this game where you chase after someone who's on life support, I think, and you add him to the mesh, the fusion of furniture you use to get to the moon. I think that's it, though. I think there's no more. Let's see if we're missing any days. We are missing a lot of days, but let's go back and go grab them, shall we? Right, we've got these three. Let's do these three, and then we'll get into the game. Oh, Kami! This is a game I want to play at some point. Not stream, I don't think, but maybe do a scattershot playthrough for. Oh. Oh no, it's some manner of dungeon crawler that I do not know. Gun game. Gunfire Reborn. Yeah, I was never gonna get that. Is this Bloodborne? Bloodborne would have appeared a lot earlier in the list. What is this? I feel like I recognize this, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what this is, but I love the design. Fail Better. That's a good name for a developer. Sunless Skies. That is a very pretty video game. Came out in 2019. What is this? Sunless Skies is a gothic horror role-playing game developed by Fail Better Games that takes flight in 2019. Set in the Victorian-era universe where the British Empire is taken to the stars, players captain their steam locomotive traversing a vast, alien, and unpredictable cosmos. A sequel to Sunless Sea, the game creates a narrative-driven world replete with multifaceted characters and unpredictable storylines. Gameplay intertwines exploration, survival mechanics, trading, and combat encounters with persuasive emphasis on player decisions, shaping the narrative. players balance the different necessities of the crew, like fuel, supplies, and a psychological state, while chasing quests and embarking upon dangerous expeditions. It sounds like Spiritfarer, but spooky, which, you know, a game which has spirits in it would be seen as spooky, but I don't know, not really. Right, that's it, chat. We're going to move over to the game. Well, I mean, we could wait, I guess, until the countdown ends. I have got, in fact, why don't I set this up while I'm waiting? Let me just set up Pure F. I think I've already got it preset. Oh yeah, no, I do. Okay, well, there we go then. I need to get my thing ready to go, which has all the God of War information for this episode. Basically, this is going to be a retrospective. I'll talk about it when we get into the actual part. Yeah, actually saying that. I'll leave my ramblings until we get into the actual stream.